Hello everyone, what is up? Nubby here, back with another Honkai Star Rail video. And as most of you might already know, our trailblazing adventure on Penacony is coming to an end, as the current 2.3 version of the game is literally titled Farewell Penacony. And in my opinion, Hoyoverse outdid themselves with Penacony, and I really feel that Penacony is the current best location in the game. However, this has got me thinking, if Penacony is the best location in the game, which location is the second best? Which is the third best? So in order to answer these questions, I made Nubby's best Honkai Star Rail location tier list to show you what I think are the best locations or world currently available in Honkai Star Rail version 2.3. So let us begin. Starting with S tier, which, surprise surprise, Penacony, the Land of Dreams, is the best location in the game so far. Because not only did it keep its promise of making you feel like you are exploring a dream, with its flying ice cream cones, walking signboards, and self-playing instruments, it also over-delivers with one of the best story I played in gacha games so far, with multiple in-game factions fighting against each other, a murder mystery, and a battle of beliefs between a brother and sister. Additionally, Penacony also brought new innovation and ways we can explore an area that is semi-open world, such as allowing us to walk on walls to explore the ceiling and being able to change the emotions of NPCs to get new dialogue. So all in all, to me, Penacony is the S tier and is currently the best and most enjoyable location in the game so far. Moving on to the A tier. This might be a bit of a hot take, but I feel the Xianzhou Luofu is the second best location in the game. This location gets a lot of hate, and I kind of agree with the hate because again, some parts of the story is indeed lacking. There are pacing issues with some of the main story quests. Some areas just feels very boring, as most of the time we are just exploring a shipping yard with a lot of cargo crates. And the story for the Xianzhou Luofu clearly isn't even finished, as we still don't know what happened to characters like Jing Liu or Luocha. But looking back at the Xianzhou now, that area wasn't that bad, and I could even say it was good. Aside from the shipping area, which I find very boring, we did get cool areas to explore, such as the Parting the Seas area with all of the dragon motifs and corals, the Spooky Fire Ghost area, and a night market where we get to help develop and build up. All in all, I say the Xianzhou Luofu is the second best location in the game. If you are willing to look past the incomplete story that was dragged a bit too long. Additionally, the devs also confirmed that they have plans to continue the Xianzhou Luofu story, so yeah, this could very well change in the future. But for now, I am putting the Xianzhou in A tier. Moving on to the B tier below the Xianzhou Luofu is Jarilo 6, a planet that is constantly in the winter times and very cold. I feel a lot of people, me included, really enjoyed Jarilo 6 due to the story. And, a very cool final boss fight, a great soundtrack, and a whole Pokemon-themed event. However, if we are looking at the location itself, Jarilo 6 is just okay, as the location is just mainly made up of, multiple snowy areas and an underground area. We do have areas we help develop, like the indoor area of a museum, but in terms of cool locations, I feel Xianzhou Luofu is still better than Jarilo 6. However, in terms of story and pacing, I agree that Jarilo 6 is indeed better. But as this is a location tier list, I am putting Jarilo below the Xianzhou. Moving on to the final location, in the C tier, we have the Herta Space Station, which in my opinion is the worst location in the game in terms of the design of the areas, as it is basically just your typical sci-fi space station. There is like a space bug infested area, but I feel they really missed the mark on this one. as it would seem to me, the infested areas of the space station is just the same area as the non-infested ones, but with less lights on and more bugs. If the bugs weren't there, I would have just assumed that, perhaps they forgot to pay the power bill. But I kind of understand why the devs made the space station so boring. I feel it's because this is basically the starter location, like it's the place where new players of Honkai Star Rail start their journey and learn how to play the game. So with that in mind, I feel it is good to keep the starter location a bit simple, a bit boring, to perhaps not overwhelm a newer player. However, this doesn't change the fact that the 3 other locations are still a lot better than the Herta space station. Anyways, there you have it folks, Nubby's best Honkai Star Rail location tier list. If you disagree with my takes and opinions, feel free to let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching the video. Nubby out.